Hello there, and welcome to the Hammerman. For today, September the 26th, we are starting off with Stage 1, which has heavies and tanks. So, of course, you know what that means. I ain't getting my flawless. But that's alright. One day. One day, once again. Also, I have been slowly upgrading some things, so I finally caught up the last sniper tower, which, you know, is more of an OCD thing. I'm sure no one really cares. And I finally got all of the boom cannons kind of leveled out. Everything's kind of getting to the same level there instead of having like this weird range from like 9 to 12. And of course, the shock launchers I have got, well, I've gotten them a little more balanced. They're a level apart, but you know, it'll happen. It'll happen eventually. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, and also the like cannons I've started kind of messing around with because everybody was like, yeah, definitely do cannons. You want to upgrade some cannons and you want to upgrade your AoE stuff. So I plan on doing a few rounds of the old flamethrowers. And, of course, the rocket launchers. The rocket launchers are slowly creeping their way up. I haven't hit the cool level where they kind of get all the, like, I don't know. You know the next stage. Well, okay, maybe you don't. If you don't know the next stage of the rockets after this look, I guess, it's the new skin that was in the, I want to say, second last update. The one that had HQ22 introduced. Where they have like kind of the round thing and then the laser sights and the little flaps on the front. They look very intimidating and like I don't know. They kind of remind me of surface-to-air missiles on like the back of Jeeps or whatever, where you have like the little 6-pack or 8-pack or 4-pack or whatever of missiles that they fire. Anyways, very, very slowly making my way towards having those cool looking rocket launchers. I think they're clocked in at level 13, so almost. We're gonna be there soon, and it will be exciting. And then when I have the super rocket power, I will destroy the Hammerman. Also, I've been kind of reconsidering my no prototype stance just because I miss my hot pot still. Though, I gotta admit, I have officially started to get a couple of defenses against players, like people who attack and are just like not paying attention, and I guess the boom cannons are getting a high enough of a level that they can actually like kill a tank or two, so I've been getting some intel. I've been really happy, considering it has been so freaking long since I've done anything at all to any kind of attacker. And I kind of wonder to myself, but I almost feel also like there may be a couple of people who attacked and are just like, we're gonna troll this person, because I'm not gonna lie, I've had some defenses where I was like, what are you doing? Why are you coming at me with level 6 tanks? I can only assume it's people who have watched the video or at least recognized the name or something and been like, haha, we're gonna attack. In which case, thank you. Please keep doing it. I love the intel. The intel is awesome. And my task force of the day, I'm sure, thoroughly enjoys it as well. As far as the task force road trip, now that I'm back from the bachelor party, no worse for wear. Alright, maybe a little worse for wear. I plan on getting that back on track, so hopefully soon there will be something that I can show you guys that isn't embarrassing. And also, Stage 4, I don't know. I saw the Grenadiers. I was like, alright, cool, I'm switching to my Gren-friendly base. And then this happened, and I was like, WTF. Fortunately, the minefield did its job against those riflemen, and let's be honest, the riflemen are going to be the ones that really do the damage, and, you know, who would have taken me down. Now I just got a bunch of drunken buggers and some guys working on their tan, standing around my HQ with nothing much to do. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I should have probably used the normal layout. And then stage 5, I obviously had to do a couple of times because I don't have that super badass hot pot ready to ruin some stuff. And also, look at all the medics. There are so many medics there. I kind of shifted things around a couple of times in hopes that I could burn down the riflemen and like draw the medics in enough where I could actually start to kill them. And the answer is no. No, I cannot. Those little guys are freaking incredibly tough with a mountain of, I guess, riflemen in front of them, and then ultimately all of the other things. And then, of course, I did this attack, I think, 2 times, maybe 3 times. That Scorcher, I swear, ran over all of the boom mines and then got hit by the shock mine every freaking time, except for that time, where it just, like, drove around all of the mines, and I was like, come on, really? Really, guys? Really? You gonna do this to me? You sons of... Anyways, it's alright though, because the, I guess, south side was able to rip apart the vast majority of the defenses that it needed to take out. And as you can see, there is one heavy that the medics are able to keep standing, but once that heavy goes down, all the defenses along this south side just start kind of digging in. There are medics, obviously, that are trying to do some work, but the shock launcher just kind of does enough that we can take a couple of them down. And then, of course, they slowly start to work their way through the base. But it turns into another one of those lovely, I guess instead of race against my defenses, it's a race against time. And this little kind of, I guess you could call it a dogleg? Does a fantastic job of just distracting the Grenadiers for long enough. And the way I've kind of got things spread out, they have to go through, and it kind of tries... I tried to leave gaps almost between layers of defenses, so most of the grenades fall in between, and the buildings behind, even if they're damaged a little bit, you know, have a little more hit points, because it just takes the Grenadiers that much longer to actually work their way through. And as you can see, I get my time-based victory. It's okay. 2 time-based victories is all I can ask for. And then, of course, stage 6, the final stage I was able to attempt, just came at me like a wrecking ball, like, as in Miley Cyrus twerking. It ruined me. It was horrible. Unless you like Miley Cyrus twerking. Hey, I'm not gonna judge. Maybe a little. Alright, I thought I was actually doing really good at the beginning with the tanks. I was like, oh yeah, we're going through, and then though all of those riflemen and Zookas started rolling through, and I was just like, wait a minute. And then the medics came in, and I was like, yeah, this is over. This isn't happening anymore. RMZ, I know that's a tried, tested, and true high-level strategy that just ruins bases that have like 6 ice, and they're all boosted and shield generators and everything. So I know I don't stand a chance on the old stage 6, so I tried. Anyways, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has been entertaining. And most importantly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.